I'm Becky. I used to live in the consumer rat race just like you. But one day, I had enough, so I sold it all, moved to the country, and built my own log cabin with my own two hands. Now, I spend my time discovering new ways to live a simple, healthy lifestyle with work.
Andy, do you think that pop art has sort of reached the point where it's becoming repetitious now?
Yes.
Do you think it should break away from being pop art?
No.
Are you just going to carry on?
Yes.
Well, now it's been about a couple months since I did the squatting everyday experiment. And it's really hard to describe what it felt like to do this. I can watch these reps and I can see some discomfort, things like that, but just getting under that bar every day just became a huge challenge. You know, everything in your body gets tight. Warm-ups start taking forever. Sets and sets of warm-ups. I wouldn't really even start to feel normal until I had a couple 100 pounds on the bar. Then, you know, maybe an extra 100 pounds and I'd be close to my training max for the day, and then I'd just start running out of gas once it started to feel okay. I'd mix up the front squats and the back squats to kind of get some variation in there, but really I kind of enjoyed just trying to hit the back squats over and over again. I remember about, 2 weeks into squatting every day. These sets are for my third week squatting every day, I think. About 2 weeks in, I started developing a callus on my back, essentially, from squatting without a shirt on all the time, and then just kind of I'd get uncomfortable at the bar, just smashing the same spot all the time. It got very tender, and just hurt. Everything hurt. I really had wanted to be able to do a full month of squatting, 30 or 31 days, but by the time I got to day 20 something or another, it just getting to day 28 was almost too much. I got really close to complete burnout, which probably would have maybe just stopped me from training for some time. I have no idea. I'm really glad I avoided that. It still took me probably at least a month before my body started feeling completely normal again. Recording all these sets for video really helped me remain accountable. It's really just the momentum from this that carried me through the end, even though I didn't bother recording my fourth week. I just didn't really care anymore. I was just trying to finish. I really only made it this long just because everything just worked out just right enough for me to force it to happen. I'm not really sure when I'll be able to accomplish a feat like this again. Just the sheer frequency and volume. Looking back on it is kind of surprising to me. I'm recording this voiceover right now in late December, and I can't imagine squatting like this now, to be honest. I think I'm squatting a bit deeper now. Maybe that's part of the reason, but still, it's just a lot of weight to put on your back over and over and over again every single day. In the Squat Everyday book, he only talks about squatting 6 days a week, not actually every single day. I wanted to do a little bit more than that, so I actually went every single day for 28 days, if my count's correct, possibly 29. I started counting my calories maybe 2 or 3 weeks into squatting every single day. And I found out that I was eating well over 5,000 calories a day on a regular basis, occasionally bumping around 6,000 calories a day. Just required a tremendous amount of caloric intake to sustain this level of intense activity. These videos do not contain my entire workouts from this period of time. I was still benching virtually every day and deadlifting every other or every few workouts. I also included many other assistance and bodybuilding exercises, oftentimes just a sort of physical therapy. I ended up stretching and massaging and foam rolling and smashing out knots on a lacrosse ball. Every night I was doing that for sometimes, over an hour by the end of this anyway. When I first started, I wasn't doing it very much. A little bit here and there, but as the weeks grew on, every day I just was so tight and so sore. I built up to this level of volume by actually training every single day for quite some time before this. Not quite a year, maybe 9 months of daily powerlifting and bodybuilding type, occasional strongman type of training sessions. And if I hadn't done that, there's no way I could have shifted into this type of training. I had also optimized my diet fairly well for myself by this point, and that helped a lot too. If I had been eating sort of like a typical bodybuilder diet, I don't think I would have been able to train this way. It just doesn't work very well for me. I guess I don't have too much more to say other than if you got the sack for it, you should do it. It was definitely worth it, in my opinion. But don't get me wrong, it was incredibly painful, excruciating, and soul-crushing.